The rare plants found on the Limestone Barrens were first discovered by Harvard University botanists in 1915. Very little was known about this area, and most information was lost until the mid-1990s when botanist Susan Meads rediscovered this special place. At that time, a Limestone Barrens recovery team was formed by the provincial government to help manage and protect these special plants. Now retired, Luise Hermanutz was a professor in the biology department at Memorial University. She was a key player in the initial creation of the recovery team.
These plants are really interesting because they're found nowhere else in the world. They're unique. Brea longii is only found in 6 kilometers, a stretch of the Limestone Barrens here around Flowers Cove. So that's 6 kilometers in the world. The other 2 species have very restricted distributions too. So that's problematic for plants sometimes because they have so little habitat. So the big thing we're doing now is actually trying to restore some of the habitats that were quarried. Now these are abandoned quarries, they're no longer used. They were once areas that held thriving populations of Brea, and so now we're actually trying to restore them. So that means taking off some of the overburden and things that were on the site that contributed to other plants coming in that were not usually found on the Limestone Barrens, so that it looked or mimicked what it used to look like before the quarry. And that allowed us to take some seed and experimentally plant different plots so that we could see how well it was working. We're 5 years into it, and so far I can say we're very pleased with how well it's doing. The Brea are growing and reproducing and spawning new Brea. But remember, these things, because of, it's a cold, very windy environment, they take a long time to grow. So, this is an exercise in patience. So we do have to say in the first 5 years, we would achieve at least the goal that we can make Brea get back onto the landscape and survive.
Through the dedication of the recovery team and the many volunteers, community stewardships, and educators along with the provincial and federal governments, these plants have a fighting chance. We must ensure the legacy and survival of the Limestone Barrens for present and future generations. The Limestone Barrens, ours to protect.